Hey, are you sick of me yet? Are you sick of me yet? We're gonna keep doing it though, no matter what. Program moving. So, are you sick of me yet? Are you sitting there saying, man, this guy just doesn't quit, doesn't relent? Well, that's exactly it. I don't, and that's the whole purpose in making all these videos that I do. And it's just trying to be steady Eddie, right? Trying to be consistent, trying to be an example. But not only be an example, but lead, by example, because there are a lot of other people out there that are looking around and they're getting the wrong idea of recovery. They're getting the wrong idea of what life after addiction looks like. We're using things, ways, means, people, places, things, substances as coping mechanisms, as substitutes for what we just got ourselves out of, right? So we have to be very mindful and careful of what we're putting in, because what we're going to put out is going to be exact reflection of what we do and how we do, right? What we put in. I love talking about this stuff. These videos afford me an opportunity to work on my own recovery, and maybe I am being a little bit selfish in that department, that I do a lot of these videos just because I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to teach myself. I'm trying to teach others. I don't have it all figured out. I'm just kind of being given this opportunity, right? It's an opportunity. It's something that was given to me, and I don't really want to waste it. So I'm kind of going all in, and I don't really care what people think, and I don't really mind if people get upset. That's natural, and that's okay. People are going to get upset. But where we need to focus and where we need to funnel that anger and that frustration and that angst, right? It needs to be funneled towards our recovery, you guys. Don't sit there and spin your wheels getting mad over something somebody else is doing, saying, or happening in your life. It ain't worth it. Move on. Put to bed those things, ills, wills, cares, concerns of other people. Who cares what other people think? You have a life to live, and you got to do you, because they're not going to be there to pay the bills. They're not going to be there to get sober for you. They're not going to be there to take care of your kids or be the uncle or the aunt that you want to be, right? Or the grandparent or the mom or dad or the brother or sister. I know you can do this. Shifty Eyes just came on this morning and told us he's got 113 days sober, alcohol free. I want to celebrate that. Shifty Eyes, he's on our channel, and he's told me today that he had 113 days. Now that's awesome, because I just ordered some 2-month coins, because I know a couple people out there are celebrating a couple months of sobriety, so I'm going to have them on me, so if I see them, I can give them to them. But that's the idea. That's the purpose. That's the ways and means we have to do to get by in this life, because if we don't, life is going to be dull, it's going to be boring, it's going to be not even worth or having fun and worth living, right? So we gotta do this life. Don't get stuck behind the bottle. Don't get stuck behind the drug. Don't get stuck behind those things. Don't let them things stick you or stuck you or get you stuck or get you stagnant or get you wallowing in pity and all that stuff that we can do once we get into our head, right? So stop. Surrender yourself to the fact that you're in recovery, okay? If you're in recovery, and we have a second chance here to try something a little different than the last time, or the time before that, and the time before that. So give yourself a little grace. Forgive yourself. Self-talk is critical. When you're talking to yourself about things and even just everyday activities, talk to yourself good. Be obnoxiously positive. Be kind with that. Be generous with that kindness to yourself. I always say, be generous with that kindness to yourself, because you know what? You never know what other people are going through, and so it just pays to be kind, even to yourself, because then you're going to exude that kindness, and everything isn't going to just be the tipping point of you getting so pissed off and treating and being mean to yourself and or other people. We can't do that. We got to get away from that. So I love you guys. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.